I've just thought of another parenting hack. Life hack. Well, I don't know if it is or not, but it kind of is. It's a white privilege parenting hack, but I'm sure you can transfer the skills. I remember, like, when my son, like my eldest, well, the eldest son I raised was probably about 3 or 4. 3, I'm going to say. I think we got, like, engineers had come in to, I've fixed the phone line, probably, or something. And in the way only children can, he goes, "Why does that man look like a chocolate biscuit?" I think he was Indian, I can't remember. Now, I wasn't particularly well equipped of dealing with that situation at the time because I'd not been in it before. It's not because we were racist. But this came up later in, I don't know what I said. I probably just died on the spot. At school, I learnt this later on because I had a similar thing with Daft One when I was called in because he called his best friend who was black. Not a jungle bunny, no. I can see Stormzy there. What did he say? I think he said, like, they'd fallen out over something, and he did say, he called him chocolate, I think. But they'd done all this thing. They had literally just done all this thing at school. Like, they had to paint their portraits and use descriptive words. So they were learning about describing things. That's what they were doing. So I'm blaming the education system. It was nothing to do with me. I'm telling you now, sometimes you need to be... I'm just bringing awareness to this because all of you down this end, I don't know about you lot up that end, you probably got your own teachers. I don't know, you tell them what you want. you probably live in a multicultural society now. This was a year or two back, and in Norfolk. And another time, I'm empowering people. You know, sometimes if you've got the edge in a situation because you've been educated by somebody who's been through it, you can just say, because it's made of chocolate, that's why, it comes from the Candy Kingdom. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else very important. Daft One. I remember, I often tell this story, I love it. I've always said, like, Daft One collected black people like most of us collected gays back in the day as friends. But we were watching, like, his older brother play football out. He played for Norwich United, which was on the way out to Yarmouth from Norwich. And he was only like about 5. He got so cross. We were like on the sidelines. He goes, "Why are there no black people on this team? On these teams?" Because he thought it was like a racial equality thing. I mean, that was his thing from when he was young. And I said, I don't think it's a race issue exactly. I don't think it's like a racism thing. I just don't think there's any black people live around here. I think that's probably what it is. And that was true. I was going to say something else along those lines as well. I can't think what it was though. Oh, no, I know what it was. It's, again, when he was at school, like Daft One. And he always had... cerebral palsy. He always had, what do you call it, kidney disease. He was always quite specky, like spectrumy, like excessively to my mind. He did have like issues when he was younger. Like he was the one who was in induced coma in Addenbrooke's when he was 10 months old. And he was a bit weird before that. But he never got labelled by anyone but me. Well, no, that's not true, actually. He did get labelled by the school as having a... what did they say he had? That I'd given him? What's it called? I can't remember. Attachment disorder. Because some college kid had been in and watched him in class. I decided that's what it was. It might be true. I did say when they said that, I said, well, what do we do then? How do we work through to know you've given me a problem, now what's the solution? And they didn't give me one. So that was that. I think that was the end of the story. I think that was the story. I think that's what I was going to say. I have had a head injury now. There we go. I forgot what I'm doing again. What should I do? I'm just going to stand here until I can make a decision. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a mirror number if I don't get it wrong.